Oh, Matakiasin. Namaste, all my relations. Oh, so grateful to be in a desert forest. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, there's some other people here and whatnot, but it just feels so good to be not walking on pavement. Beautiful, 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 gorgeous day here. Going along the waters. I think it's the Colorado River. That's what they say. Some say, of course, they've created a canal off of her. But hey. And then, yeah, she ends up being dry after a while. Unless we've got the real good rains and whatnots. So, I'll tell you, the first thing that's prominent on my mind is this, and also on the organization that is assisting me, which is, oh my gosh, they're amazing. Let's go down here to the water, baby. Oh, there's somebody canoeing. Okay. So, I guess they're fixing something or doing something. They said they've been working down here. Anyway, let's turn around so we're not walking right up their tushies. Okay. Oh boy. We'll come back another day. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to come down here and check it out. I had my appointment with the mental health care team, or I should say the health care team. And starting on the 18th, they're going to make sure I get signed up with the VA and start getting me some appointments and getting things checked out. And the whirlwind to get there. And then of course they have done emergency housing, got me set up in a Motel 6 for 7 days, and that's they'll keep extending it as needed until I can get into some permanent housing, which, come to find out, I served longer than I had remembered. So I qualify for even more, which I am so, so grateful for. And the prayer team and all the prayers for these few years since I landed in Deming and getting this done have manifested into this perfect team that knows exactly what they're doing with all the resources and assistance needed, and with a group and a understanding of my service dog. And when they heard that I got turned away from the homeless shelter because of my service dog and was told, well, give him away or find somebody to take care of him, but you have to get rid of him. And I'm like, no. This little Rashini, this little beam of light, and my previous demon is what has kept me alive all these years. So, the animals, I mean, that's what I live for. You want to take that away? And they're telling homeless people this? And I even shared he was a service dog. It doesn't matter. Now, on one hand, I can understand, because as I was with this team, and they're doing the intake and asking me all these questions and so forth, and they realized that I had a badge. I have a doctor's prescription, and he is an actual service dog, not a therapy dog, not an emotional support dog. He's a service dog. They were like, well, wait a minute, would you mind sharing this story with this team? And we're going to find out what's going on here. So, being a houseless shelter, they do have, many of them exercise that little gray area. And the reason being is, as we were talking and going, yeah, there's like 3 distinguishes, aren't they? And this group is working to educate the public. And I'm going, oh, well, I'll be happy to join that team. He asked me if I would be, and I'm like, absolutely, and I am willing to share the story. We come down here to the park. He's like, put the service dog vest on. You've got the badge. No, he doesn't necessarily need to wear it, but it will help. And the fact that, it's not real hot right now. Excuse me. And, it will just keep things very, very clear until, this group and the education really starts getting out to the public. So once I got into my room, it was like, oh my gosh, this is so, I'm feeling like, I'm feeling like I have this, like a net underneath me and around me and through me and with me. Just, I may only have 7 days. We don't know exactly what's going to take place from there, but hey, he's a Marine, and it's like they got this. And I overheard some of their conversation talking to a few people about being a good example and da-da-da-da-da, and this would be, I think, what she has to share, and this is a very inspiring story, and you toss in the Legion Rider and a lot of other pieces in there with it. So, anyway, I come down here to the park, and I'm like, walking my dog, walking Roshini over to the water's edge, and this lady comes over, and she's got 2 dogs. She took one of them off leash, walks through the water, and starts to proceed to come over to Roshini. And, I'm taking my thermos and going like, oh, he's friendly. He just wants to say hi. And I said, ma'am, mine's a service dog. Oh, I'm sorry. I said, well, it says it right on his vest. So there's this, it makes it real, I really get into the United States, with the freedoms and all of this kind of stuff. However, when we expand our freedoms to where it becomes detrimental to others, we are harming others, and in the long run you're going to harm yourself, because you never know when you may need that service dog, and someone else comes up to pat them, someone else comes up to they allow their dogs to come over to yours, etc., etc. We've had people who have real service dogs. They're doing a real job, and they get interrupted, and that person has a seizure, that person has a whatever it could possibly be. So it makes it really, really tough on those of us who have and need real service animals when we have this discord and people doing the fake service dogs I mean, you can just go on and on and on. And I know several sisters, both older and younger than me, that have come across situations where it has just become almost dangerous. And, I guess this is my prayer. Ooh, my lucky number 18. My prayer and rambling, so to speak, is this just letting go of that energy of like, really, people? I mean, he has service dog written on his vest. But then it comes back to, we really need to educate people and have some respect for those of us, have some respect and offer that dignity. You know, don't pawn your dog off as something that it really isn't. Don't pawn yourself off. You know, I mean, that's, be more of an advocate and helping others. You know, exercise your freedoms, but do it in a way that it does not harm others. It's, you know, do unto others as you would have done unto yourself. And sometimes that means thinking ahead a little bit, you know. Maybe you all have diabetes or epilepsy or something like that. You never know. And that animal is going to be a lifesaver. It's going to be a door opening for you. Come on. To be able to live free with dignity. And if we ruin it for others, we won't need it when we really need it, type of thing. I don't know. I'm rambling now. This is a true rambling. Ramble. Continuing to ramble because it has been something that has been just with me for a while now, with all my work with the animals and so forth. So, okay. Yeah, so be that peace, be that respect or dignity, and be that freedom that uplifts others and makes it better than continuing the handicap. None of us are handicapped if we live in that peace, dignity, and freedom. Hey.